Ladies and gentlemen, I'm yours truly, the legend himself, Labzy, aka the best motherfucker you ever met in the history of your life, and I can prove it to you even though I shouldn't. The most loyal, the most honest, and the most respected. And today, I have a fellow Middle Eastern artist. And this man, when I tell you, this man is just, he just loves to be open-minded and exploring different music. He just loves to do that. And I've seen this man perform at the Northcote. I think it was the Northcote Theatre. The Northcote Theatre, that's right, that's yeah. And I tell you, man, this man knows how to bring the vibes in. He knows how to bring the crowd up. He knows how to do all of that.
Thank you, my bro.
And he's even released his recent EP as well, which you guys definitely need to go see that and go see the music videos because they are absolutely crisp.
They're quite crisp, man. I enjoy them.
Right? It was, oh, man. But ladies and gentlemen, Juleo.
What's good, Mr. Labzy?
Man, Habibi.
Habibi, but good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Habibi. Always good to see you.
Always a pleasure, man. But first of all, how are you, brother? How is your mental health, man? I'm
well, man. I'm well. As I'm saying, always, advocating for wellness.
Yes.
Look, it's a very tough road, man. For if whatever you're doing, if you're an artist, you're working like a tradie, business owner, whatever it is, man, you're doing, it's gonna come with some tough times. And the way I get through it, bro, I just, keep my faith in God, make sure I'm always praying daily, meditation. Like I try and fit it in. It's with the busy schedule, sometimes it's hard to fit it in, but even if you just go 5 minutes, even just when you wake up, don't touch your phone, just kind of, put your feet on the ground, take a few breaths in, and then just say, Takana ala Allah, and let's go.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And because I know that you love to say you well. Right? Well? Yeah. And is that kind of like a very quick mental health question? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's actually because I was telling big shout out to Donkey Man as well that the translation to it in Arabic is tamam, which is basically you well, but in Arabic. So basically, I feel like we use it a lot in Arabic, and then I'm like, and I just naturally I found it in English. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? That actually means the same thing in Arabic. That's what I usually say in Arabic. I say in English now. And it's a very good way because it's like well and wellness as well. You say you good is all right. You good is fair enough. But it's kind of like doesn't have that same kind of hit. Well is like the wellness of like you in general as well. Physical wellness, mental wellness, and overall wellness.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I love that because just as you said, when someone says, oh, you good? I'm like, I don't know. When someone says you good, it just sounds.
It's like
it's like a.
It's anticlimactic.
Yeah, right. So what the hell? But so I think you well is much better.
It's powerful.
It is powerful, right? It's very quick and powerful, and that's what we sometimes need, And would you say that you would love to see other people trying to or if they're not well? You encourage them to talk about it if they are comfortable.
Yeah, honestly, look, it's very hard, especially like I say, as men as well. They want to kind of be, nah, I don't talk about that. I don't really, I feel it, but
no feelings.
Yeah, no feelings. And look, I believe the feelings, you can't escape the feelings. The feelings will be there no matter what you do. It's how you manage and deal with the feelings.
Correct.
That's the biggest one. And I feel like, bro, I've had so much tough times, bro. I've been in bed crying all night sometimes I just come home, I had a big day. I don't even know sure why I'm crying, but there's just some crazy emotions and feelings coming out. And look, I just feel like one of my boys, Kamari, big shout out to Kamari. He used to be one of my producers as well.
Yes.
He used to always tell me, as long as you can see the next step ahead, you're fine. You're okay. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not dying. And the thing, the worst case, we die. Everyone dies in life.
Part of life.
Yeah, and if this is my time, then I was never going to escape it anyway. True?
Yeah. So
and then that's worst case scenario. So but that's usually not the case. Usually going to wake up in the morning feeling better. And also what I found was when I did cry, and just me and myself, and sometimes you need to cry with yourself. You know, like it's just kind of a bit of a self-therapy thing. And in the morning, I'd always wake up feeling a bit more refreshed. Okay, you know, that was the night. Now I'm getting up. And I used to always notice after those big, like heavy nights, the days were actually super blessed. And they say it's always darkest before dawn. So it's crazy how that works.
Yeah, that's right. Do you think it's kind of like, so when you are in the moment of crying, do you think it's kind of like you're washing off all the darkness off you?
Yeah,
Is it kind of like that?
It's very like that. It's very like that. And but the thing is, like, where does this darkness come from? I don't like, you know, like, where is it? Like, how did I even like? How did I even come to this point where I'm feeling like I need to shed whatever needs to be shed? But I think that's very healthy.
It is, yeah, absolutely. And I've always, and this is why I'm very big on mental health as well, because just as you said, this world is a lot. This world is a lot from everything, bro. It's ridiculous. Right, we're trying to keep up. We're trying to keep up with what's happening in the world, as well as, you know, us Middle Easterns as well. We gotta like try to impress the family, try to impress the community, whatever the case is, bro. The
social background things.
Yeah, bro, and it's like it's a lot, and sometimes we just need to take a step back and be like just to ourselves and really just, if we need to cry, so be it. If we need to just recharge and just be on ourselves, just to, you know, center ourselves, then so be it, right? And we really need to organize, especially men's mental health too.
I think it's less spoke about than other. Well, look, women's mental health is very important as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I feel like we're just not meant to be tough. And we are definitely the ambassadors of toughness. But you know, like, we're also human beings that have emotions and feelings, and we go through it all.
Yeah, because this is always the thing I've hated about the world we live in when it comes to us men. It's like, well, we're either tough and we have no feelings, or it's the complete opposite, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, there has to be a little gray area in the middle where it's like, yes, we're allowed to express our feelings, to express whatever it is what's going on, but then we have to basically build the courage to pick ourselves up and keep walking.
That's exactly what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, that's how I see it anyway.
So like, despite the feelings, we're still going to go all the way.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, exactly. So like, despite whatever's happening, how we're feeling, there's a mission, and our eyes on the mission. And I'm not sure if it was there's a book I read, can't remember who, it could be Dale Carnegie, I'm not too sure, called The Slight Edge. And it's basically it speaks about when you're on the way towards your mission. It's like when they send a rocket through to space, it never goes just straight towards the target. It actually kind of goes like this. So it goes. So you basically through life you're going on and off the slight edge, but as long as you keep going towards the slight edge, you're always going to be going on and off.
Right. You sometimes you're going off course. Sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes. the wordplay there. So yeah. So but you're basically going on and off the course, but as long as you make sure you're sure that the course and towards the course you're going, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, bro.
And you're gonna fall on and off. It's just natural. It's just the way the course goes.
Yeah, of course. And even when it comes to like when if you're going through life and you sometimes rethink things, and then it's like, nah, just keep staying on that course, man. You're good.
And for us like creatives as well, we have that happens to us all the time, man. It's always a thing. Like we're like, oh, is it we're doing it like, and at some points I'm like, oh, but then like. I went through all this like suffering, and then now to just say, oh, you know what? I think I'm done. It's just I could never live with myself if I ever did that. I want to see it. I want to see it through.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I want to see where the story ends.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, as much as we don't like the word suffering,
yes,
we don't like the word.
Yeah, the word is a negative word. I'm going to say.
Correct. Yep. But it's necessary because if you look at it from What's that quote that says, you know, in order to create a diamond, it has to cut through all the rock first.
Yes, I love that saying.
You know, so it's that. So we are the diamond, but there's just so much rocks that need to pressure first in order to crack open in order for us to flourish and shine.
Yes,
you know, and that all of that is the suffering, because it's molding us into who we're supposed to be. If we look at it from a religious perspective,
yes,
right.
The
suffering is a part of life, because that is the potential that God has already seen within us. We just need to go in through that suffering to see it for ourselves.
And it's that's, bro. I love what you just said because there's also another quote that says, like, you ask God for power, He doesn't actually give you power. He puts you in situations in order for you to be
Powerful.
powerful.
That's right. Another one was I ask God for courage. But He puts me in situations to be courageous.
Yes, exactly. He doesn't magically wave His wand and you have courage now.
Unfortunately,
yes.
bro, you have no idea how many people see God as a genie.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Grant the
Like, come on,
wishes.
bro. Yeah, I know.
And I think like the only reason, like the only way you can become the man you want to be is you have to go through that the suffering or the tribulations and the detriments if they're there, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you'll be your version of the one you've been striving to be.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. But no, I love that. I love how you're very big on mental health, man, and that means a lot to us men, bro.
Yeah,
so.
man. No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I think it's very important, man. Like, yeah, everyone is and people like like you said, they don't really pay enough attention to it, and they can't just go through life not even worrying, like just pushing through.
Yeah,
but it's also good to check in with your peers and also check in with yourself. And like I have this series I've got on like the watering the well. So basically like only water other people's well if your well is watered first.
Ah,
True?
okay, yeah.
So
I like that
because you can't water people's well if your well is empty. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So make sure you water yourself first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh man, no, it's powerful, bro, and that's what I respect a lot of Middle Easterns like yourself because you get it.
Yeah.
You understand. You've seen it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And so talk to me about your history in music.
Okay, beautiful.
Where did it come from? Was it genetic? Was it did someone inspire was someone inspired for you to do it, or were you inspired by someone to do it? Tell me the history on the inspiration of creating your journey in music.
Beautiful. Honestly, bro, it goes way back with music. So when you said genetic as well, so I don't know, because you're Egyptian.
Yes.
So have you heard of Farid Al-Atrash?
That name does sound very familiar. Yes.
Farid Al-Atrash. So basically, Farid Al-Atrash, he's basically my mom's cousin.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he used to like. So he moved to Egypt because they were very poor. And he's obviously Syrian. And he moved to Egypt when he was really young with his, I think his mum and his sister. And his sister's also quite famous, Ismahan.
Right.
Ismahan Al-Atrash. She was also quite big. Do you know Kulthum?
Yes.
You know Kulthum? Yeah. So yeah, they were like. So Farid Al-Atrash and Ismahan were on that kind of level.
Wow.
And they used to kind of always, that when they were in Syria, come visit my grandfather. I wasn't born then, obviously, but my mom used to tell me all the time. And yeah, so Beit Al-Atrash is known for, which is my mum's last name. They're musicians, all of them. They've all been musicians. And obviously Farid has been Farid Ismahan top, and they used to also be in the Egyptian cinema as well. Search it up anywhere, you'll find it. You know, Farid Al-Atrash also had he was really close with Bob Marley.
Wow.
So this goes really way back. I've got a photo with Farid and Bob Marley together.
That's crazy.
And Bob Marley's got Farid's oud. You know the oud?
Yeah, the oud. Yeah.
So he's got the oud and he's playing Farid's oud. Like that's something that's like you wouldn't see. You wouldn't see like.
That's insane.
That's a legendary photo. Like, yeah, it's
bro.
Yeah.
That's an iconic photo.
That's
man.
a very iconic photo, man. Very iconic photo.
That's crazy. And so they were doing like Arabic music and stuff like that as well.
Is that what they did? Like being Farid Al-Atrash, you mean? Or with Bob Marley?
No. As in like with because you said that it was your
my mum's cousin.
Yes, the mum cousin. Yeah. And they were doing like Arabic music.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
So all tarab. The tarab basically back then that was like the genre basically. It was called tarab. So it's basically So they mixed cinema and music.
Wow.
So Farid was obviously a singer, and then he kind of diversified into music into cinema, and was doing music in cinema. So he would do like his songs in the actual movies themselves as well.
Yeah, no, because now that you've said that, it's made me jerry on something because when I was obviously younger, my parents would watch the Arabic channels and stuff. It's kind of like a musical.
Yes.
Where it's like they've got the singing, but they do the acting in between as well.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly. It's kind of like that.
It's definitely like that. And I'm sure if you've seen it with your parents and they're watching, if it's the Rotana is a big one in the Middle East. They used to play all that stuff back in the day. Anyway, so that's I've always been around that, and my mom used to sing to me when I was young. Before,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
she
beautiful.
she was a singer, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I think when I kind of grew a bit older, I started to kind of obviously listen to my own music. I was listening to Michael Jackson. I was big on like George Michael. Michael Jackson, Prince.
Yes.
Like that was like very, very early days. And then I was more privy to like, I got into like obviously the Chris Browns and 50 Cent, who was big, Akon, everyone who's coming out. That's like the 2000s when I started to be a bit more privy with. Even I really liked Madonna as well. Madonna had crazy vibes, and my sister used to love Madonna too.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a big fan of Madonna. And then also for my dad's side, funnily enough, he's an actual Wajdi Hamad. He's also a singer.
Wow.
And he's been doing it for a while. And he actually went to Egypt too, and he was doing it there. He was singing there. So like, and my dad's he's naturally a poet. He usually at all weddings and funerals as well. God forbid about all funerals.
Yeah.
But
God forbid.
Yeah. But he always comes through. He's always the one like kind of doing like the eulogies, and he always makes them rhyme as well, which is he's really good at it as well.
Okay.
So he doesn't come through and just write a speech, but a speech that rhymes.
Right.
And it's super poetic. So that's always been there. And he also played it's called the mijwaz. It's like it's a bit like a flute. It's a wind instrument. That he played. It's old. It's
what was it called?
Mijwaz.
Mijwaz?
Mijwaz, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mijwaz, yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Wow.
And he has like an old OG one, like made out of wood.
Yeah.
Like OG, like almost like bamboo wood. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's a different type of wood. It's not the same wood.
Yeah, it's not the same wood though.
It's not,
So so that's always been what I've been like. This is what I've been seeing when I'm growing up. And then eventually, like I think I was like 16, 17. I was in Lebanon. Because I'm born here, grew up till I was about 9 years old, then moved to Lebanon for about 10 years.
Nice.
And then I moved back in 2013.
Right.
Back to Melbourne. I went to Deakin, did a bachelor's and all this stuff. And then, so I remember I came to visit back to Lebanon for like just a year. It was like 2014, maybe 2015. And then I bumped into my boy, Luke Breish. He actually came down from Belgium. Did you meet Luke? They came down from Belgium.
Yeah, he was the DJ.
The DJ?
Yeah. Yes. We had a great conversation. Yes.
Where did you? Was it at
This was Bergie Band Room.
At the band room? Yeah.
It was Footscray.
Footscray, yeah. Because were you there at the rehearsals or?
I wasn't there at the rehearsals, no. But I was there like on the night, yes.
And he came through. He was there. I think he was there.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah,
yeah, of course. Yeah. So Luke, of course, you definitely met him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, he came. He was there, and he's like, "Oh, Jules, I've got a bit of a setup at home. Maybe we can just try it." And I've been telling him I've been writing a lot of like lyrics lately.
Yeah.
Always like, and I used to always just be sitting in the toilet, while I'm on the toilet, just write stuff. And sometimes people look at me like, "Jules, you're alright." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just
writing.
I'm just writing and relax." And for some reason, that's when I would get into the zone and I would just kind of like write things. I think that there was my main place, like toilet before bed was a big one as well. Always before bed, and I would just write like random stuff, nothing really too crazy.
Yeah.
And then I started to get really, really good, like wordplay, double entendres, all these things. And I'm like, but like, how would I fit this on a song? So that's when Luke, I was telling him about this when I got to Lebanon. He's like, "Hey, I got a bit of a setup. Come through." So I came through, and like it was a bit. To be honest, it was very, very difficult because writing songs on your phone with no melodies, trying to put it on a beat, it's quite difficult, especially if you haven't done it before. So we actually we sat there for like literally. I'd come back in, like day after day, and we finally came up with. We actually released 2 songs with him.
Wow.
Honestly, terrible songs. But then my first 2 songs I did, I was 17, 18, released them on SoundCloud. They got about like a few hundred likes and whatever. And then I kind of like, left Lebanon and I kind of actually didn't really do much music after that. I went to uni. I had my own business with my brothers. We were doing like cafes and milk bars and convenience stores and all this stuff. And then I finished my degree and I started doing just like working retail, working in like, I did customer experience, all this stuff I was doing. And then I think it was like 2018, 2019, one of my cousins, Rob, he was like, "Jules, like, well, are you still doing music?" And in this time I was still writing though. I wasn't making any music, but I was writing. I never stopped writing.
Right.
Always, because it became an obsession. I became really good at writing. I was always writing. And I started to do like, I need to get better at, doing more melody stuff because I was just writing lyrics, but no melodies and no like flows and rhythm behind it. So I'd start just freestyle. Then I started freestyling YouTube beats, just freestyle every day. And then eventually like Rob hit me up and he's like, "Hey bro, I've got a bit of a setup as well here. If you wanted to start doing something, I've got like a really good like $1,000 mic, all this good stuff. Like he's had for a while. He's like, just come down. We'll just play around. So I used to come to his every day, just to kind of cook up, see what we can come up with, and then like literally with making music, it's a very hit and miss. Like you don't always come up with a banger every single day.
Yeah.
A lot of demos. We had like heaps, like 10 to 15 demos, just demos. And then one night was when this is my first ever release on Spotify, which was Little Party. This is 2019. And then I remember he played the beat for me, and I'm like, and it just like, it was almost like they say in Arabic is Ilham. My mum's name is Ilham. Ilham basically means like an epiphany almost.
Yep.
Or like a ping moment.
Yeah.
And I just remember just heard this melody in my head. And I remember I just told Rob, hey, can you put the mic on for a second and play the beat? And he played the beat. And I had no really words behind it, but it was just a that's something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I really like that. Do it again. So I kept doing it. And eventually words came from it. So I started to write it in my head, like, oh, what could this sound like? And I'm like, okay. And then eventually I had something rough, and I remember I wrote it down, and I'm like, all right, done, let's get it. And that was the hook.
Wow.
And then we had the hook, and honestly, once you have the hook, like pretty much half the work's done. You're gonna just write 2 verses, get everything ready, and you're good to go. Eventually, we that was the first single we did with Rob. Released that in 2019, did a video in it, and booked an Airbnb in Warrandyte, invited a few friends. And that was the big thing I always knew. I was very good at connecting people and networking with people and getting people together. So we had maybe 25, 30 people pull up.
Wow.
And like this goes 2019, like even like people I'm still close with now were there. Like my boy Neezy, he came through. Rockstar came there. He was there. Mace Case was there too as well.
Oh wow.
You met Mace, I think. You met Mace.
I think I would have.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably met Mace. Yeah. So he was there
Was
too.
he at the Northcote Theatre as well?
Did he come to the Northcote Theatre?
Or did he go to the SB?
I think he was at the SB.
Yeah.
He was at the SB.
When Disaster was there.
down. Big shout out to Disaster, my
Hell
guy.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then I released that song 2019. And then what happened after 2019? COVID, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so 2020, COVID hit. This was a really big year for me because I just felt like the world stopped. I think it was a big year for everyone.
Yeah.
Let's say just for me. It was a big
lot.
year for everyone. I didn't know what I was doing. Like I was like, like things have kind of like really come to a shutdown. We couldn't see anyone. And then I remember that was the year I actually purchased my first Focusrite, my interface,
Yeah.
a mic. And Rob had a stand. He gave it to me.
Wow.
He's like, bro, just take this down, just use it. And then I had a bit of a MIDI keyboard as well that I got someone gifted to me. I think it was one of my cousin's husband. And and then I was like, you know what? I just want to actually start doing some, like, I want to be able to record all the time. So I had a little setup in my room, and every day, every night, literally, that's what I used to do. Like we couldn't go anywhere, so I'd stay in my room, and I would just like play around, see what I can come up with. And then in that year, also, I happened to be at a community event, and I met Kamari.
Oh wow.
That's when I met Kamari. I think it was 2020. It was the end of 2020, and like we started to open up a little bit, but then close back down. So I met Kamari, and I was telling him, hey, like I'm just been recording music at my house, like in my room. He's like, oh, bro, I've got a studio. Like maybe we can come through. We'll cook up and whatever. Like I can assist you with whatever you need. And literally, like when I met Kamari, that's when everything changed for me. Kamari was like the point where even my music, like it wasn't at the level that I was happy with. And Kamari really so I literally went over to Kamari's. He said it was Burn City Studio. This is back when Burn City Studio was just in Kamari's room.
Right. Yeah.
Like this is how OG now Burn City is big shout out to Burn City and all the team at Burn City. Will, Daniel, Alith, Lucid, the whole team.
Yeah.
Look now they're in South Bank. They got a huge studio, 4 rooms.
Wow.
It's like it's gone light years away since then.
Wow.
But yeah, that's when I met Kamari, and he kind of really he made me he helped me tap into my voice and what I can do with it and my emotions and how to portray it and everything was very, very like how I express myself as an artist as well and he linked me with so many new artists as well that I hadn't worked with before and after that I released a song called I Don't Need Your Love which I recorded in my room.
Nice.
But mixed and mastered by Kamari.
Wow.
Yeah. And then that was that. And then for like 3 years, I didn't release anything because we started opening up again, and then we started it was off and on. And then we came out of COVID, 2022. And then I'm like, all right, we're open now. And the thing is, like, what happened to me, I was so like done with being inside. I'm not gonna lie to you, we partied for like a whole 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it was me, my boy Saf, and Ace. We just partied for literally 6 months.
You partied for 6 months?
Honestly, we got out of COVID in September. We didn't stop partying because it was summer. So we really...
Wow.
So September, October, November, December, January. I remember like we didn't stop partying till like March.
Summer is only 3 months, by the way, but go on.
3 months. Yeah. But like I think like spring is summer. Spring is summer.
Yeah.
So spring and summer. And then eventually we got out, I had a light bulb moment hit me. And I'm like, all right, we need to get on like, okay, we partied. We're done now. It's 2023 now. No, that was before 2023 actually. It was 2022.
Yeah, 22, yes.
And I'm like, okay.
When everything was open properly.
And I'm like, okay, so what are we doing now? And then so funny how things work. Rockstar hit me up and he's like, hey bro, I'm going to get a room at Marshall Street Studios.
Oh, wow.
Big shout out to Marshall Street with Ben and the whole team there. And then he's like, we're going to get a room there, a few of the boys. Would you like to join? And then I'm like, yeah, for sure, 100%. And then I at the time I was there with my boy Poultry, J Dro.
Yes,
That's
shout out J Dro.
Big shout out to J Dro, my boy Droski. And that's when I kind of like, and the thing is with Dro, I used to always see Dro, but we never like, we weren't like, I knew Alpi. Big shout out to Alpi. It was like, because Alpi and Dro were like a duo.
Yes.
So I used to, I knew Alpi, I didn't know Dro. I used to always see Dro, and then eventually I saw him more at Marshall's, and that's why I met Swissberry as well, and Spaceman, and all these other like artists and producers I worked with.
Nice.
And then literally that's when like the Juleo world started to shape properly.
Wow.
And I'm like, all right, I'm doing this for real. I had a full-time job. I stayed with it for a bit, and then I got a new full-time job in 2023. At the start, I was working at LSKD. I was there for about maybe a year and 4 months, maybe. And then I think 2023 in August, I had just come back from Lebanon. I was there for like a wedding or something, and I remember I came back, and look, in a way, I had like a spiritual awakening.
Okay.
Something said to me, Jules, you need to like cut off alcohol, smoking, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And really lock in. And it was more like a now or never, Jules. If you don't do it now, you're never going to do it.
Right.
And literally I flipped the switch and I'm like, that's it. From now on, music and music only. Yeah. And eventually I ended up quitting my full-time job and going full-time with the music.
Wow.
And that was 2023 August. So since then, I've got almost, with my featured songs, almost like close to 30 songs out in 3 years. It's maybe not crazy, but
yeah,
it's a lot for what I only had 2 songs out.
Bro, you're doing more than a lot of artists in the local scene, I'll tell you that.
Look, I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best, bro. I'm trying to push as much as possible.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like this year, last year I was aiming for 8. So 2024, sorry. I was aiming for 8. I hit the 8 mark.
Yeah.
2025, I was actually aiming for 12.
Yeah.
I only got 8 again, which is fine. And then this year I'm trying to aim for at least a song a month. I've got, so far I'm on we had the EP of 5 tracks.
Yes.
Then we had the For Real with my boy Miami and Mo Swing Time. That's 6. And then we just released Show You How with Spaceman and Luke. So Luke came back from Belgium and we ended up doing the Afro House track.
Beautiful.
So that was 6, and then with Luke's one 7, and then because it came with an extended club mix as well. That's technically another release because it's 2 tracks.
Yeah.
So I'm on 8 now, and we're in August.
Wow.
So I think I'm already on 8, and it's only August.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to kind of we've got another song coming out next week, by the way.
Nice.
August 21st with Mason Moon.
Yeah,
Obviously.
hell yeah. Shout out to Mason Moon.
Big shout out to Mason Moon, bro. I love Mason, bro. He's my guy. So me and Mason and Rio. Big shout out to Rio as well.
Yes.
So me, Rio, and Mason for a song called Drama.
Okay.
Mixed and mastered by Daniel from Burn City as well.
Yeah, okay.
Big shout out to Daniel.
Was this the song that you performed with him at North
yes,
Theatre?
That's the one. Remember the one we performed?
Yes. It's
a very high energy one, and it's a bit different to what I usually do, but it's a mixture of I think our vibe is how we came together. It was very, very organic. I just came through to see Mason and Rio at the studio, and we just happened to bounce ideas of each other, and it ended up being just we punched in. We kept punching in until we came up with a track.
Wow. And
actually it went so well, and Daniel did crazy on the mix and master as well. And we were very excited. We saw some visuals last week as well at Marshall's. Big shout out to everyone at Marshall's for letting us use the space. And yeah, man. And look, now my journey is it's a very long one, but I'm going to be the last man standing.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
That's my man. That's my mindset.
But I can tell that you're very passionate of what you do, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And it's and yeah, I think it was just God that was talking to you and said that no, you need to do this. This is the gift that I gave to you. So these demonic poisons are the thing that's holding you back.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Because
I love that you said that.
And I had a conversation with Crooked TP, right?
Oh,
we were
big shout to Crooked TP.
That's my G right there. He's teaching me how to dance.
Bro. Him and Dro, we got some lessons
bro,
coming through.
bro. I had a conversation with him, and I forget, we were at the battles. Not the one with Disaster, was the one the day before, and I forgot the record store where it was, but no, it was Union Heights. Union Heights.
Yes.
So when TP was there, him and I had a conversation, and we were talking about how these alcohol, the drugs, the
weed, whatever
the weed,
it is,
and that type of stuff, right? Obviously, we're not judging people if they want to do it. If you want to do it, that's a you thing. Go nuts. But I'm talking about when you have a purpose, and it feels like when you are on these substances, it's a dark energy which creates the fog, right? That fog is the thing that's blocking your real shine, your real potential.
Yes.
Correct, right? And Crooked TP agreed with me because obviously he got off the drugs and stuff like that.
He's been sober for a while.
Yeah, he's been sober for a while, and then he feels that he can create so much better now that he's like sober. Right, and he believes that I felt like these types of stuff were just clouding my mind and just attaching so much negative energy that was latching onto his mind.
But you know what's funny? But like in music these days, they almost like they push it.
Yes,
you know.
Yes,
like the partying, the drugs, the alcohol, you know, all that. Even like the girls and baddies and all this stuff. You know, they push it really, really like heavily. But it's funny because
it sells. Because it sells.
And look, I'm not gonna lie. In my music, sometimes I do like like I mentioned, like I wouldn't say that I mentioned drugs or anything, but I probably mention like girls and this, that. But like because like you said, like it's an expression.
Yeah.
And it depends on how I feel the day, and also like we want people to enjoy it and to relate to it. So we will kind of might mention here and there, but it won't be like the main source of what we're talking about as well.
Yeah.
And even the energy that comes behind it as well. It's always more about like being more pure, being more happy, uplifting. As well. That's my biggest one as well.
Yeah. And so, which does raise the question, do you feel that you can create better when you are sober, or do you feel like you need something just to sort of...
Honestly, I used to always convince myself that I needed something, but every time I created with something, nothing would come.
Really?
Or it would be just like it would be like a rough, scattered idea.
Wow. So it really blocks the creativity.
But for some people, they speak differently. They'd say, I can't create without it.
Yeah. I've had that because it is a common question I ask a lot of artists, because that was out of my curiosity too. It's like, do you feel that you can create when you're sober because you're not thinking about anything, you're just letting your mind go? But then there are people like, nah, I need the weed or I need the alcohol to kind of like get myself warmed up.
And sometimes it helps because some people have like maybe like OCD or some sort of disorders, ADHD, whatever it is. And the weed or the alcohol maybe can kind of like quieter the voices, they say.
Yes.
That's what people say. They quiet the voices in my head so I can be more focused on what I'm doing now.
Right.
It's interesting because for me, I feel like the voices become more
when
I'm drinking or like whatever I smoke or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to kind of deviate from them. And before I used to like whatever, like if I was sober or not sober, I'd make music. It's fine. But I'd noticed that when I was sober, my voice even sounds more clearer. I'm not congested. I'm not like a bit like all over the place. What I'm saying makes a bit more sense. My delivery is clearer. Look, and I feel like it took me hard to transition to be able just to create sober, but eventually when I started to do it, now even like the slightest bit of alcohol, I don't even want it. Please, when I'm creating, I want to be sober. I want to be having fresh fruit, some water, maybe some tea just for the vocals. My missus got me this thing. It's like a vocal it warms up your vocals.
Okay.
It's like a thing you kind of blow through, and you scale it. It helps you scale your voice as well.
Oh, wow.
It's a really interesting thing. I found it online.
Do you know what it's called?
I can't remember what it's called. That's the thing. I can't remember what it's called. There's a few versions of it and a few bands that are doing it. But I definitely advise all artists to get it if they want to kind of warm up their vocals, especially the singers as well, to kind of, just to get their vocals a bit like, it kind of helps you like warm it up and get it ready for when you're about to perform or if you're about to like record something.
Yeah.
I feel like, the clearer, the healthier I am, the better the music will be as well, quality wise.
Wow. No, that's good, man. No, I love that. And now talk to me about support. Going into being an artist, right? And this is going to be a big question because us as Middle Easterns, right? We're very big on community.
Yes.
Where it's like you are the whole doctor, lawyer, anything involving business.
Yep.
Because doctor's the healer, lawyer's the defender, and the business applies resources like clothes, food, etc. Right? Anything outside of that, it's not bringing additional value and growth to the community, right? Now,
and the money's not easy. Money's much easier in those.
Correct.
Fields.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, how did when you approached your family and said, "I want to do this music thing full time"? Are you confident to say that you had the support, or did you get a little bit of backlash?
I would say, overall, generally backlash.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like some sort of they don't want to they don't want to crush my dreams.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
But it was more pull towards. I don't think it's the best thing for you.
Yeah.
There's not much money in it. You've seen this guy try this and this guy try that. Look at them now.
Yeah.
Not doing very well. Do you want to end up like that?
Yes, that question. Oh man,
they always hit me with these things. And look, and the thing is, like honestly, I always feel like a sane person would be like, "Yo, what am I doing? Why am I even doing this? I've been suffering for years.
Yeah,
putting all my money into it, and not even getting like 2% of what I put in.
Yeah,
But I think to do what we do, Labzy, bro, I think we're a bit delusional.
Yes,
I think we are a bit delusional. But the thing is, not for wrong reasons, because we really truly believe that because we see the vision.
Yes,
and I don't blame anyone else, even my parents, my peoples, my community, because they don't really see the vision the way I see it,
and they can't.
And they can't. And how can I blame them? They don't see the vision.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You don't see what I see, so that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of vision, that's between you and God. That's what it is. God was the one that gave you that vision.
Facts on the vision.
You know what I'm saying? And like you can only explain it to him. Like I always love to use this as an example, right? So say we got this phone, right? Yep. And this is the symbol of the vision. If I say to you, "Hey Julio, this is my vision brand. I love this thing so much. I want you to have a look at this vision right now," right?
Yep.
And you're touching this thing.
Yeah.
Like you don't know, they don't even know what's happening. They don't even know what this is.
It's a box.
It's a box.
It's a little box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to you, this is everything.
Yep.
This is everything because this is the vision right here.
This is the vision right here. Yeah.
Right? And that's where like you can't. I try to encourage people not to try to explain it too much.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't need to because again, people are not going to understand because they don't see the vision like you do. Right?
That's true.
And that's where. And going back to the family, like, look, I understand that our families want us successful. They want us to be happy. They want us to be...
They're coming from a good place.
Correct. But for whose benefit? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
And this is where like the thing is for anyone that's going through this is like, this is where you really have to just stand on business and really believe what you want to do with your life. Right, my dad even says to me that as long as there's a future in it, then do it.
Yes.
Right. If there's no future, then don't do it.
Don't do it. Yep.
And so my question to you is, due to the backlash that you've got from family, how did you build the courage to just do it anyway?
That's a very good question. I think it was acquired.
Yeah.
And I feel like. Yeah, look, there was very many moments where I'm like, am I getting ahead of myself? can I actually really do this? And like, but there was something that always like said, that even like honestly early this year, like it was up to the point. Remember, it was January, just after New Year's, and I bumped into a few people. Actually, bumped into an artist, and he quit music.
Oh.
And he was telling me how, Jules, oh bro, I'm waiting for your call when you quit, and to come join me in my endeavors, because I changed professions, and now I'm doing finance, and I'm making 30K a month or whatever, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, you've been putting, how much money have you put in your music for years, and you haven't got anything back?
Yeah.
And he was basically trying to convince me to go that way, and I was getting a little bit like swayed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I getting swayed? And because I felt like it's 2026. I just turned 30. What's going to happen? Where am I going? Why isn't that money coming in yet? And all these questions started to come through.
Of course, yeah.
And then my family wouldn't help, because they were just the same as they were using the same kind of lingo. Don't do this, don't do that. Where's the money? This, that. So I was like being fed from all these angles. Pretty much, my negative thoughts were outside with me too, because you know what I mean.
It was at its peak.
It was at its peak, and literally, I remember speaking to my boy Viral. Big shout out to Viral, Top V. He's my photographer. He does all my artwork as well. He helps me with all my creative stuff as well. He's the guy. You've met Viral, I think.
I did, yes. He was firstly videographing you and stuff like that. We had a photo together as well.
We had a photo, and he was doing all the photos. Yeah, man. Viral's everywhere. Wherever you find Juleo, you'll find Viral. And he said to me, Jules, he said a very powerful statement. He said to me, what did he say exactly? He said, basically saying, if you don't make it, then I'm quitting everything.
Wow.
I'm done.
Wow.
He's like, you either make it or I finish.
So it's either people pressuring you to give up or pressuring you to keep going.
Literally. And Viral, because he's been with me for so long, he knows exactly how many hours we've put.
Yeah.
Days we've sat just on the laptop just editing photos, making sure they're ready for 6 p.m. drops.
Wow.
And Kazra as well, he's big on this. He knows how many hours I spend with him editing videos.
Wow.
Just to make sure we drop it at 6 tonight. And then like, especially Kaz and Viral, like they're my two go-to men. Kazra's my video guy, Viral's my photo guy. And we work so well together. And we've done like endless of shoots together, endless of songs, all the songs that you love, the whole EP.
Yeah.
Kazra and Viral.
Yeah.
Boogeyman, Kazra and Viral, and also Zacko Bro. Zacko Bro helped us out with Boogeyman. He shot the whole video for Boogeyman. Kazra did the BTS. Viral did the artwork and the photos. So like the team is like healthy and wealthy, and they got all the tools. It's just the world doesn't know about us yet.
Yeah.
And
the world's just got to catch up.
That's exactly what's up. And that's why my family, like, they're getting worried. Because like, oh, Jules, you're 30 now. Why hasn't the world?
There it is.
If you're so great, why hasn't the world found you yet?
Yeah, exactly.
And this is what they, and that really kind of hits you. Like,
it does.
Well, you're saying I'm not that great. Well, what are you saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they don't know. And they used to always say, "Oh, Jules, why are you out so late? Why you come home so late?"
Yeah.
Like that's yesterday. Remember, I came home at 6:30. I was at home.
Yeah.
Because me and Kush K were actually cooking up a banger. By the way, big shout out to Kush K. We cooked up a banger. An unexpected banger. We wanted to make a song for so long, and yesterday was absolute magic.
Yeah.
And sometimes, when I notice that when I'm at work doing the day job, and when I'm in the studio or doing this or anything musical, anything artistic, anything that I actually like what I'm doing, there's not one second where I'm like, oh, man, I just want to get out of here, bro. I'm done, bro. Let's get out. I'm so done, bro. I want to go home and sleep. I want to go home and I want to do something else.
Yeah.
I never ever even for 1 second think like that. But when I'm at work doing whatever it is, just for to get the money in, it's absolutely like dreadful.
Yeah.
Like I cannot wait till I'm out of here.
Wow.
I just want to be out of here, and even when I'm working, I don't even care what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to be out, man. Whatever, man. Like I don't even want to put my 2 cents in because like I don't care.
I just want to do what God told me to do.
Exactly. So I'm just doing this. I'm forced to do this.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? And even if I like listen to my dad and my mum and I became like a lawyer or a doctor or I jumped the 9 to 5.
You'll have the money, yes, but you wouldn't like your soul would be hurting.
Exactly. And that's why I left that's why when, in 2023, I feel like my soul was hurting so much and for so long. It told me, Jules, enough.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because you hear it all the time, bro. You hear that people that are rich and they have successful jobs and stuff like that, but they're miserable.
And they wait every year for those 2 weeks to go on to Europe, and then the rest of their life is just work.
Exactly.
Rushing to work, rushing back home, rushing to work,
and they don't even enjoy what they do.
They hate it
for the most part.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people that I've asked, especially new people, like say if I'm at a birthday and then they invite friends I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, hey man, how you doing? Da, da, da. And then I would say to them, I don't say what do you do or what do you. I don't say that. I say something. I approach it differently. I say, tell me the most amazing thing about what you do.
Ooh,
that's what I say.
I like that
because it hits different. It gets out of the boring norm bullshit of what do you do?
What do you do for work?
Yeah. What do you do for work? Yeah, I know. I say, well, tell me the exciting things that you do. Excuse me.
Yep.
Tell me the exciting thing about what you do.
Yep.
Like, tell me why you do it. You know, I want to know. And they're like, there's no already right there. There's no excitement. It's already like down.
Yep.
And they try to approach it in a way where it's like, oh, I don't want to sound like a downer, so I need to say something that's kind of exciting.
Yes.
They have to. It's forced.
It's forced.
And right there, that's when I know I'm like, bro, you ain't happy, bro. Come on, man.
And it's usually everyone, and they're usually at the birthday party to forget everything they just went through.
Correct. By poisoning themselves to forget that.
Then that's the cycle. Make the money, go out on weekends, get smashed, whatever it is, and come back and repeat, and then save up enough just to go on that holiday in Europe in 2 weeks, and then you come back and it's back to 12 months of, 11 months and a bit, of just torture.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, just to go away, and then like I see just that whole idea of it just doesn't make sense in my head.
No, it never made sense in my head, bro.
You work your whole life, most of your time. I was doing calculations as well. So the amount of hours you put just to save up for those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When you can actually make your life become those 2 weeks.
Yes. Exactly.
So instead of waiting for the holiday, make your life for the holiday. I'm not saying kick back pina coladas and just on the beach.
Yeah, I know. These bills got to be paid, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But you got to do what you love so it doesn't feel like work. And you be able to kind of, if you want to go to Europe now. I want to go to Europe now. I don't have to wait till my boss gives me annual leave. I don't have enough annual leave. I can't go. Oh, no, we can't afford it. You got to really, and it's very hard to reach that. That's why not many people do it.
Yeah.
Because it's what they say about the roads that aren't traveled as much, they're the hardest roads. That's what they're not traveled by many.
Right.
That's why many people fall off because they look at it and like, oh, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'll just go work at whatever. Let's say I'll just go work for Nissan.
Yeah.
And sell cars or whatever, and I'll just make profit, and I'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because doing that, look at that, bro. Who wants to do that?
Yeah.
And people we're naturally like we always want to pick the easy way out.
Yes.
What's more comfortable? What's more comfortable for me? Oh no, I'm gonna have to get cold. I don't want to get cold.
Yeah.
I want to have to wake up a bit extra early. I'm gonna have to stay up a bit late. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to not eat.
Yeah.
These things are like
if you want something, you're gonna and you believe in it, you're gonna do everything possible to make it work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like it's just man. And it's just, and I think going back to what I was saying before in terms of like cultural pressures.
Yep.
It's, like again, we don't want to disappoint our families. We don't want to do any of that type of stuff. But at the same time, I just feel like we are living this life for a purpose, and we have to identify that purpose. And if they are people of God as they claim they are, that's like, well, this is what God told me to do. So if you have a problem, go speak to the big man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And that's what I had to tell my father this too, because I'm going to be a little bit open here. So before I moved in here, I had to have that conversation with my dad. It was very, very hard.
He lives here?
He's actually
in Melbourne, yeah?
Yeah, about not even a kilometer away.
Oh, beautiful.
And and I was living with him for 13 years.
Okay.
And I really wanted to take that step to live on my own, be independent, you know, and I wanted to take my show to the next level because I've been doing it through my phone, through Instagram Live, the most amount of time.
Yep.
Right. And I'm just like, I was so scared and basically saying, you know, why are you leaving me? Like, why are you giving me only 2 weeks notice for the rent? You're going to give me that. So like, because him and I were renting together.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That's
Yeah,
why. And like, what's happening? Now you have to find me a place, or because you've found a place or whatever. Like, he was just shocked. To be fair, he was just shocked because I came out of random, but I was just scared too. Right.
Exactly.
And then that conversation turned, I just said it straight out. I said, Dad, this is what God told me to do.
Yep.
Not a word from him was from that.
Wow.
Because he knows. He gets it. He knows that if God told you to do something, he's going to do it. You have to do it.
Uh-huh. Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It was very hard, and it was overwhelming now that I've made that over the hurdle, and then now organizing, the move and buying all this stuff and buying the studio and stuff like that as well. But it was beautiful, man. Like after all that, like I feel, and then everything now, I've accomplished so much, and then this
100%.
is where I tell people you really got to stick to your guns here. You really got to stick to whatever it is that you want to do with your life and just trust yourself. There's going to be people trying to hold you back, and there's people going to be like, man, I don't know. Then you know what? You don't tell those people what you're doing with your life. For real.
Yeah.
You don't tell them because it's a risk of them bringing your energy down and you don't want it. You don't want that, right?
Yep.
But at the same time, bro, you got to know yourself. Is this what I want to do? If yes, that's it. We're getting this until God tells us to come home.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a question that you need to answer. And if you can answer that question, then that's it.
That's it, bro.
And if it's a no, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Move on and recalibrate.
Yeah,
Something else.
exactly. Yeah, like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. People change professions all the time.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right. I think because, again, with society and the history of society, like, you just have one job for the rest of your life, and then they might give you like a gold watch or something for retirement or whatever.
And then you're super.
Yeah, and that's super. That's it. But like those times don't happen. Yes, we do have our super, but like that requirement from like 1970s or 80s or whatever the hell it was, that's finished now. It's a completely different world. So we don't have to adapt to the new things, right? And that's why now I think ever since COVID happened, it was the biggest motivation for people to be like, you know what? I'm going to start traveling more. I'm going to start creating more.
That's very, very true. I've noticed that 100%.
Yeah.
After COVID. Facts on that.
And because they realize that, we only get this one life, bro. And then we have to not live with regrets, because that's the thing. People want to live life because they don't want to live in regret. They don't want to be one of those old people in the homes that say, oh, I wish I did this, or I wish I did that.
I wish I did more of this. I did more of that.
That's right. So now that we know that, we're living life on the edge. We're going to travel. We're going to be, doing a podcast, or we're going to be a rapper or an artist or whatever.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We're going to do it, right? Because I would rather tell stories to people that say, hey, I took the jump of becoming a podcaster, and then I became the world's incredible podcaster, and it did not take an overnight thing, but it was this, and I met these types of people, and and there's a lot of excitement into the stories, into the journey.
Yep.
Right? Instead of saying, oh, I just worked very hard and to my retirement, and here we are.
Yeah.
Like, do you see the difference?
And he probably doesn't remember anything of his life because they were so the same every day.
Yes.
It was like just a one whole blop.
Yes. And that's what I mean. We don't want to be the blop.
Yeah,
we just want to live life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it's hard to explain to people who don't share that mindset.
That's the one. That's the one.
But is it because they don't believe, or because God hasn't shown them the vision, or maybe they've seen the vision but they've chosen to think, oh no, I could never do that.
No, these are what it is that instead of listening to the divine, they listen to people.
Yeah.
Right? And going back to the vision was yours. Between yours and God, these are the only two, right? Anything outside of that, it's not going to make sense to anybody, right? I don't see your vision, right? I can be a supporter of your vision, absolutely.
Yep.
But I don't see exactly what you're going for because I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I can do to support your vision is to do the whole liking, commenting, sharing,
Repost, whatever it is.
repost,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. And that's it. My job is finished. Very easy.
Come to the shows, whatever.
Come to the shows, yeah.
Stream music. Whatever
Absolutely.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
And vice versa as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And but then with those people that are closed-minded are very, very quick to judge. It's just like, you can't.
And then they might see a post, oh, what is he trying to do?
What is he doing now?
Who does he think he is?
Yeah.
David Goggins.
Uh-huh.
And then they'll just they'll swipe past.
Because you know why? Because they don't see the money. When they see the money, that's when they'll believe.
Yeah, and I hate that they have to see the numbers to actually start. And oh, shit, bro, how did you do it?
Yeah.
Actually, like I had a close friend of mine. He went real big, and then he told me, Jules, they used to always laugh at me and say, "Oh, bro, are you sure you want to still do that? Why are you still doing that?" You know?
Yeah.
And they were big business owners. Wow. And when he popped off, he's like, "Bro, they come to me now and say, hey, bro, how did you do it? How did you do it?" And it's like, bro.
The answer to that is I believed in myself and you guys didn't. That's what it is.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
And to me, that always pisses me off. It's
does,
like,
bro.
who are you to basically say that, oh, what am I doing? And kind of do that whole, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, do that if you want.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
That's shit. And I'm just like, bro, come on. Like, I don't know.
Even like pretend to support if you want. Like if you
Yeah.
don't, like you don't have to like him with that attitude, you know?
Yeah, no, but it's the energy that they give,
Bro.
and they don't want to sound like cunts, but I feel like you're more of a cunt when you're doing that.
Because the energy is cunty.
Yes,
The energy is cunty.
it's the cunty energy that we don't want, right?
And there's a lot of it, man. There's a lot of it.
Oh, it's too much of it, bro. And again, I get it. You don't understand the vision. Just be like, bro. If you feel like that's what you want to do it, bro.
Do it, man. And
and that's simple.
And full props to you, man. Keep going. I hope you succeed.
There you go. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I
Literally.
know. And
I don't know who was I talking to. Was it today or who was I with just earlier? Yes, I was cutting my hair. At Labbad Glory, big shout out to Labbad Glory. Jamal was cutting my hair, and I was talking about like, or Jules, like, I feel like if you were not in Melbourne, you'd be much more successful musically. And like, why? What's the issue? He's like, oh, I'm actually the tall poppy syndrome. Have you heard of this thing?
yeah.
Apparently, it's big in Australia or Melbourne in general, or in Australia, I'd say. Whatever this, like I kind of know what it means, but I don't know what it means. Is it because what is it? What does it mean exactly? Like,
Would you like to know?
yeah, please.
I would love to tell you.
Yeah,
what it
please.
is. I'm gonna tell you what.
Give me like a proper definition of what exactly that is.
So the tall poppy syndrome is that you are not allowed to be successful. And in terms of that, is that you're not allowed to be successful. You're just doing. You have just basically a great job, and you're paying the bills, and you're trying to make as much money throughout that specific career in that little bubble, right? Anything creative is pointless. And you're not allowed to be rich either. You're not allowed to be rich.
Allowed, wow.
They're not allowed because they don't like rich people. Why do you think people try to encourage to tax the rich all the time? You know, because they don't want rich people.
Is this just an Australia thing?
This is just an Australia thing.
Wow, Australia, I'm very disappointed.
I know. That's basically what it is, which is really crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's like you're not even allowed to dream without people talking shit.
And like, and the society's become like that. Like they've almost like taken on the governments or whatever Australia's kind of rules and regulations and made it part of their own system, social system. And now that when they see someone doing like something a bit more out of the ordinary, now what are they doing, bro? That's disgusting. Yeah, I remember like someone, one of my artist friends said like we posted a post. We had like a share collaboration. And he said that people told him, "Oh, bro, why are your hands so big?
What?
Why are your hands so big?" That's
not even it isn't control.
Exactly, but the thing is, like, exactly, and like it's like, bro, like, is that what you saw from the post? Why are your hands so big? Do you know what I mean?
Out of all the whole post, they only focused on the hands.
Why are your hands so big? Or like, why are you doing that? Like, see how they're always, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?
They got something to say.
Everyone's
bro,
on the
all time.
whys instead of the why not? Why not? So like, it's funny. I was watching a movie called what's it called? It's I Spy with Eddie Murphy and
Yes.
you know Eddie Murphy and Owen
Man,
Wilson.
I've not seen that in ages.
It's such a
but
good movie, and he says
good.
he says to me, you know what, Eddie? I mean, you know what? Kelly, you know what, Kelly?
Yeah.
There's a why guy and there's a why not guy. You're a why not guy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So basically, that's what it is. So why guys? Oh, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Why are you doing this? And then there's the why not. Like, why not? Why not do this?
Yeah.
Why not do that? Why not? And I think everyone here's everyone's a why person here.
Yeah, it's the why.
Why? Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Oh, why are you doing? You know, it's always like trying to, like everything you have that you think is amazing.
Yeah.
No, let's. I want to highlight to you what's not amazing about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People would rather ask why than actually be curious about what they do. There's a difference between, wanting the why and wanting to be curious about it, right? Because again, like for example, I would say to you, Jules, why do you do what you do, right? And then I would change that to be like, Jules, tell me about what you actually do. Like, tell me about the process about what you actually do. Like that sounds different. There's a why there, but it sounds, number one, it's more kinder. And second, it's more like educate me to understand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm curious, not because I want to know why you're doing that bullshit or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like there's a lot of the arrogant, closed-minded, judgmental people that ask the why, but then it just feels like no matter what response you say, it's just like, I'm just going to make me judge you even more now because I don't like what you just said.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I don't like you as a person,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't like what you said because it's just, I'm not doing, it doesn't sound successful to me, right? Mm-hmm. And anything involving the media or social media or whatever, the only types of popularity that they'll accept is either TV, radio, or in a movie that people will see in their living rooms.
Yeah, I do notice that.
You know what I'm saying?
All those reality TV shows.
Reality TV shows, yeah. Even like popular radio shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's the only exceptional level of...
That's like mainstream shit. That's mainstream
exactly.
shit.
So mainstream. So mainstream shit, anything mainstream, they'll accept.
Because, if mainstream telling us it's good, then it must be good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's another thing as well. Like I've noticed even they got like someone looks at my Spotify.
Yes.
Like thankfully I'm up to 12.2k monthly listeners, by the way.
Mad. Congratulations, brother.
That's a big milestone. I've never reached 12.2k.
Oh wow.
But before they used to say, they used to look at my you got about 5,000 monthly listeners. Got a few songs that got about 10,000. Just by seeing the numbers, they're already discouraged.
Yeah.
Without even checking the music itself.
Yeah, but do they know how much 5,000 people actually is?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. But to them, no, but it's not. Well, Drake's got millions. Drake's got this.
Oh my God.
But you compare me to Drake right now, relax. You know what I mean?
No, no.
And the thing is, like, Drake makes great music. Big shout out to Drake as well. But like, Drake's been doing it for 10 years plus, you know?
Yeah, when he started in Young Money with you, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, YMCMB. I've been following Drake since, before he was Drake,
Yeah.
So yeah, like he's been here for a while, bro. Like, and he's doing crazy numbers, and obviously he's in the States as well. Well, they say US is the land of opportunity. I'm not sure if it still is, but it's kind of going to be getting a bit, interesting over there. But regardless of that, I'm aiming to potentially get to Drake numbers and more, maybe.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, look, and
God willing, bro.
And people will say, "Oh, Jules, bro, Drake, you're not gonna do that." That's what they always say.
Oh my God.
But look, let them say what they need to say, and I can't wait till we come back to this interview or podcast or whatever you want to call it, and then to show them what happened after that.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yes, hell yes. And this also reminds me of an artist that follows me and I follow him. His name is Stressmatic, right? He's based in the Bay Area.
Stressmatic,
right?
In the States.
Yeah, in the States, in the Bay Area, right? And he was talking about how he wanted to work with Snoop Dogg. He wanted to work with like E40 and stuff like that. You know,
big shout out to E40 and Snoop.
And obviously they laughed at him.
Wow,
they laughed at him, right? But now knows Snoop Dogg personally. He's done hooks for Snoop Dogg, many albums.
Wow.
As well as he's done a lot for E40 as well. He's worked with Too Short.
My guy.
Like, And he's very on the introverted side. Like he just makes his music and then that's it. We're done, you know. And he's even got so many songs that he's recorded that haven't been released yet at all. Like with E40 and Snoop Dogg and Too Short, and like even with people from the Bay Area and stuff like that. And it just shows that when you are on the delusional side in a positive way, right, it is going to happen. You're actually manifesting what you actually wish for.
Yep.
And you are going to do it. It's the same thing, is that when you pray to God and you say, I want to be strong, they give you the opportunity to be courageous.
Strong. Yes.
Right?
That's exactly what we were saying before.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So in this case, it's if you want to work with Snoop Dogg, they'll give you the opportunity to write their songs for that and then see what happens. And then, bro, it's just ridiculous. It's insane. Shout out to Stressmatic, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Stressmatic, bro. Big shout out, bro. I don't know you personally, but man, big shout out, big love. I noticed something as well, like we were just saying, doing Drake numbers and more.
Yes.
Knowing that, like, obviously you're listening and people are going to be listening. I was a bit scared to say it.
Why?
Because see, exactly. That's the question right there.
Yeah.
Why was I scared to say it? Because I was scared that maybe I wouldn't live up to those words.
The expectation of yourself.
And maybe because people are listening, they're gonna think, Jules, what is this guy saying? And what if he says it and he doesn't do it?
Right.
And that's also my thoughts as well.
Yeah.
But I say it because I know it. You know.
Do you think it's because of the voices that you hear from friends and family?
Maybe that's their voices in my head.
It's your voices in your head, and then it's amplifying through you.
Yes. And as artists, we're very self-critical and we're perfectionists as well.
Yeah.
And we think like, you know, what if I am ahead of myself? But this is the thing. This could be not even my thoughts. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because people say, Jules, you're so confident. You're so like, you know, you're very open, transparent, and you like, you're very certain of who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do have those moments, which I'm sure everyone does, and I feel like it could be the constant, like, the overload of people, just their thoughts that I thought that I haven't consumed and absorbed, but I have.
Yeah.
And they come out in certain times.
Yeah, man. Because they don't see the behind the scenes. They don't see, and this is not just yourself, but also with a lot of artists too. Is like they'll have that mentality of, you know, when am I going to make it? You know, when am I going to actually get this hit that I'm trying to get? You know, like, as much as I enjoy the journey and I don't expect a hit, but I just want a hit. You know, and it just feels like and that kind of discourages you a little bit. But then you have to kind of snap out of it a little bit and be like, nah, okay. I'm going to keep going until I get the hit. I don't care which one it is. I don't care. I'm just going to keep going.
Do it for the love of the music.
Yeah.
Do it for the passion that you got, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And the hit will come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fucking oath it will come.
And it's the last man standing. They say you only fail when you stop trying. True?
Yeah.
So imagine you kept going. There's no way you could lose.
Well, that's exactly right. Exactly right. I want to go through your music a little bit because I want to go to the recent EP that you.
Yes, for sure, brother. Fifth Element.
Shout out to the whole team,
Fifth Element.
Because man, like this. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so tell me about. You know what? I want to tell you. Talk to me about "Don't Mind."
Oh wow!
Talk to me about that song.
That's a pretty older song, I'd say.
Yeah.
This one came about in 2020, maybe early. I think I probably recorded it like late 2023, early 2024. I remember because honestly, all my music they sit in the vault too long.
Yeah.
And then that was, I told you, 2023, I had that epiphany, spiritual awakening. So I thought, I'm going to have to start dropping. So then when 2024 started, I dropped, I think we started with, I think we had like Winners Club, Buzzin', Stay Sane, Bag and Go, No Problems. And then after No Problems, I remember, and Fly Away as well. And then I think after No Problems, I was like, all right, what's my next one?
Yeah.
And I remember I was with Spaceman, big shout out to Spaceman, and I recorded Don't Mind. And it was, I remember when he played the beat for me, it was just such a sensual, sexy R&B track.
Right.
And then I remember the hook straight away. The first thing that came to mind was like, that was the first like little melody that I had. And then I remember I laid down my verse, laid down the hook, And then we ran back to the hook, and I'm like, this is like, it needs I feel like it needed a female touch.
Right.
And who was in my circle at that time, who I knew, and I was very close with, a female artist. Big shout out to Talia as well.
Talia, yes.
Talia.
Shout out to Talia,
Big
yes.
shout out to Talia.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Talia is super, super talented, bro. And like, she's my girl, bro. I love that girl so much. She's amazing. And I thought who would be better to fit the part? So literally, I think me and Space hit up Talia like, yo, what are you saying? I want you to come down and do like a verse on this. And then she's like, yeah, for sure. She sent me the song, and we sent her the song. She loved it. And then, I think it was like the next few days she came down to Spaceman Studios and we smashed out the verse. And like with Talia, bro, like you never have to, like, she just knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Like you never have to give her too much direction.
Yeah.
She's an artist in herself. She knows exactly like just by hearing the song, she knew exactly what was needed.
Yeah.
And she came through and absolutely killed it. And then at the end, we did like a bit of back and forth, me and her, and the song goes out. And that's been actually one of my most streamed songs on my Spotify.
Yeah, 49,000.
It's almost hitting 50,000. And honestly, for some reason, last few weeks, it's been catching like some algorithmic traction, which is coming up, which I'm not even sure where it's coming from.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
The algorithm is just weird, isn't it?
It is weird. It's so weird. I'm not sure. Like I've been getting streams on Don't Mind. Like I think today it was like 131 or 150.
Yeah.
Just in the last 24 hours. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't. It hasn't been on any new playlists.
Yeah.
I haven't really done any like playlisting on it like recently. And somehow it's been picking up. Maybe because Talia's been releasing as well.
Yeah, and that algorithm fed that with her name on it. That's
and Spaceman as well. Spaceman just dropped a whole EP with I think Puppy THBK as well. Shout out to Puppy. And yeah, so that's kind of maybe the algorithm playing. So Julia's been releasing, Spaceman's releasing, Tyler's releasing. Maybe I'm not sure how the algorithm works.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's very confusing, man. I'm still trying to learn the whole algorithm when it comes to like, you know, getting people to listen in. Yeah, getting people to join in, listen in. You know, it's very hard, man. But it's just, I don't know.
You just gotta keep hitting with it and see what sticks.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man. But I did have a friend of mine who I've known since like high school. He's like a TikTok influencer.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he was talking to me about the algorithm. And
do you have anything to say? Did you have any like
yeah, bro.
tips?
So he was So the tips are, if you guys are wondering, go watch that episode as well. He'll give you the full thing, but I'm gonna say it on here too.
Beautiful.
So he basically says you have to treat the videos like you're watching a TV show, going to one transition to the next in a very short period of time.
Okay.
And the quality is absolutely everything. Right. So, for example,
quality. What do you mean by quality? Like video quality, as in?
No, not video quality, as in like the quality of what you're talking about, what the video was about.
Okay, beautiful.
So that's what he means by that. So, for example, because he does like food reviews and he goes to like local businesses and he tries out the businesses. Like, for example, if he tries a kebab, for example,
yeah, like their signature dish or whatever it is.
Yeah, right. So he would go see that, and then he would like 2 seconds to look at the title of the place where he is, then saying, I'm at blah, 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 at blah, 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 blah. You got to try to fit in that very short period of time very quickly, right?
So almost informative as well. Like,
yes.
Can be informative.
Yeah, you have to be very swift on the information and where it is, right?
Okay.
And then, so if he gets the kebab, he goes, I got this one. And then, so the next transition will be him taking a massive bite close up, then back out to him again. Yeah, I really like the sauce. Bites in again, takes that back out, and then he goes, okay, yeah, the chips are really, really good, look nice and salty.
Yep.
And then, you know, he'll take another drink or a bite or whatever, and then all in we'll say it under a minute. So you have to try to squeeze in all of that. I think maybe even less than a minute. I think it's like 45 seconds.
Maximum 45 seconds,
Yeah, so you have to try to fit everything, get to the point.
Yep.
Try to make it, you know, attention span friendly, and and try to have all that information in a short period of time. And when it comes to posting, you have to do it. So there's set times. True. So you would do it. So if you're doing in the morning and you're doing like some sort of motivational video or whatever, you would post that probably like what
7:30.
Probably maybe sometimes even before that. Probably like 6:30 in the morning.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you know, and you have your lunchtime one, maybe like between like 11:15 to maximum 12:30.
Okay.
And then at night,
The dinner
dinner
evening.
time. So between like we'll say 4 we'll say about 4:15, maximum 5:45.
Oh wow!
So you got to have
I
that
usually post
space.
after 6.
Yeah, because that little window, if you want to get in quick though.
Okay, yeah.
So when the algorithm starts, because everyone's going to start to have the social media hit, right? With the algorithm.
Finishes work.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll go straight to your page. And if you've got the quality or whatever, you're going to get the views. It's
so interesting.
I know. It's
But like
nuts.
as an artist, how would I even do that? Like my content's a bit different to just like I'd say a food review. Maybe like it would be like a quick studio session. How I cook up a beat, cook up the song.
Yeah.
Maybe we can kind of put it down to like 45 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, you could well, from an artist perspective, I think you could probably. Well, he did say it's a lot of trial and error.
It is a lot of trial and error.
It's a lot of trial and error. So you got to figure out, depending on the type of video that you're doing, see what works during the day, during dinner time, during like maybe a late night as well. You know, because I think us as creatives, we're always late at night. We're all night owls. You know, so I think maybe like late night. You know, if people are on TikTok or whatever, if you're a creative or an artist or whatever, maybe post those videos around that time. Because I know you can schedule the time.
You can always schedule, of course. You can
With Instagram you can. TikTok, I'm not so sure.
Scheduling, I haven't done schedule on TikTok, but I'm sure they have a schedule. I think
They should. I think they should.
There's a lot of things that TikTok has that Instagram has that TikTok doesn't have, like collaborations on post.
Yes.
I think you actually, I heard that you actually do have that, but you have to get at a certain level on TikTok.
Yes. Yeah.
I heard about that as well.
Yeah.
And tagging music into a story on TikTok, I don't know if you can actually do that.
Oh, I mean, again, I think it's just a trial and error thing. So if it works, then it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I prefer Instagram, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
You know what it is? I feel like to me, in TikTok and Instagram, how it is, Instagram is like them, like having like a luxury car,
Yeah.
Mercedes or BMW.
Yeah.
And TikTok is just like that. Listen, because like you do like a content, just throw anything at it, whatever you want. There's no really like just whatever. Like it can be like something shot at home quickly or something. But Instagram is more bougie, cleaner.
Yeah, cleaner. Yes.
More like it's just like you're almost trying to set like your world.
Yes.
That's what Instagram is, world building, and you build and you want to build the most like you want to make the world be appealing.
Yeah.
You know, and Instagram can help you do that.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. No, I agree. Now, when it comes to performing on stage, right? Talk to me about the first time you performing on stage. What was that like? And did you have to mentally prepare?
Okay.
And how do you mentally prepare?
That's another very good question.
Yeah.
Look, I always perform in front of my friends. That was a big thing. I used to like, if there's like 8 people in the room, 9 people in the room, I used to perform and they used to love it. I used to always, like, everyone was just so captivated by what I was doing. And I had just recorded a few songs with Kamari, I had Bag and Go, things like that. And then I actually didn't really perform anywhere until my first ever show. Big shout out to my boy Neezy. Back to my boy Neezy as well. I think it's, what's the show called? I think it was called Who Are We? Part 2.
Okay.
It wasn't Northcote. It wasn't a Kindred Band Room. It was in Northcote though. It was like in like a factory or something. Is there like a venue where there's like a
whereabouts?
It's a big warehouse or something. It's in Northcote. I don't know. It wasn't Kindred Band Room, but I've been to shows there before.
Okay.
And they had stalls. They had stalls and they had like food, and then there was like obviously there's bathrooms and everything. Anyway, that was the first ever show I did. Neezy got me on. And I remember like we went for rehearsals a few days before. I was very very nervous.
Right.
Extremely nervous. Like, all right, this is the first time. And remember that day, my mum came down. My sisters came down.
Wow.
My brother.
That's beautiful.
Two of my brothers, and then the whole team. Like Talia was there. My Mrs. V was there.
Beautiful.
Rockstar, Jadro, Willow, everyone. The whole team, like Kid Keeks. I think Phoenix came down as well.
Yes.
Yeah, like there was like I'm trying to remember. This is like who else was there? Like we had Neezy, Willow, Poetry.
Wow.
Ace, his brother. Safi came as well. YG, Dina Khway. There was so many people. Like it was my first ever performance.
Wow.
Mons as well came down. Ryan Harb. A lot of people came down.
Were you shocked?
Honestly,
a little bit?
I was I was a bit shocked. I didn't expect them all to come.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Wow.
But I'll come back to people who came and and who comes now.
Well, that's it. Yes.
Exactly. So that was my first performance. I remember I was very, very nervous, and I was, I think, the second or third person on. My boy Ali was there, French Doughboy. He was there too. He performed before me, and it was my first performance. And I remember, like, I was like, when you're about to get on stage, it's like extreme butterflies in your stomach.
Oh man,
You know exactly.
The nerves would hit
The nerves are crazy, and especially when you're thinking, "Oh, okay. Oh, I don't want to forget my words. Oh, I don't want to forget my lyrics. I don't want to forget where to step. You know what song is going up next." And there's a lot of things. But I remember as soon as Nizi introduced me, he had crazy intro for me, and as soon as he gave me the mic, it was like I felt like I was in the right place. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And as soon as I heard that beat running,
Yeah.
I remember it was like one of my best performances, and it was my first performance.
Wow.
And I remember everyone was like, "Yo, Juleo, my guy!" Like,
Yeah.
and I was just like energy, like jumping around. I remember I ran on the wall and jumped off the wall.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Okay.
that's how crazy it was. Like, and on the drop. So I remember I ran. She got my money. I jumped, boom, and I hit the ground. Perfect timing. It was like I rehearsed for it. We did rehearse, but I didn't rehearse like jumping on the wall.
Wow.
But it was spontaneous, and that's the thing about my performance. They're very spontaneous.
Yeah.
And they're always to remember.
Yes.
Always to remember. Like every performance I do, everyone's like, "Jules, man." And since then, I've completely elevated. Like since Nizi's show, like I've had maybe 20 plus shows, probably more. I'm going to say 30 plus shows.
Yeah.
Nizi's show was back in 2022. Oh, was it 2022? Yeah, I think it was 2022.
Right.
Yeah. It's been what, 4 years since then. I've performed in Lebanon. I performed overseas.
Wow. What was that like?
That was really good. I performed at my boy Mo Swing Times. Get Down event. I think it was Get Down events. I think so. He does like an event every year. He was doing it. He had so he did it at his place. He had like, it was a big venue, about 200 or 300 people there.
Wow.
It was very like my people were all there. Sophie, Faddis, Ace, Karim Arnold, all my team, all my like overseas team were there. And yeah, look, I killed it as usual. But the thing is, like, they weren't as privy with my music as they are here.
Right.
That's the only thing. But my team knew the songs.
Yeah.
But everyone else wasn't too privy.
Right. Do you think it's because they haven't heard it before? They haven't heard something like that before?
I think they just haven't
heard
heard
they don't know how to react to it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like Mo's been there for a while. Like they all know Mo. They all know all his tracks. I was still new, like a new kid. And this is back in this is 2023. Still, I hadn't released much music yet still. And I was still like, getting my performance game up as well. And then I started doing this new thing with Bag and Go.
Okay.
I was throwing prop money.
Wow.
Because it's about Bag and Go.
Right.
So that was something. I remember I told Kamari, I'm like, Kamari, I think I have this idea. I'm gonna throw prop money at everyone when like she got my money, and that's my signature for Back and Go. When I perform it, I always carry my cash with me.
Yep.
And I throw it at the crowd, and they love it.
It's not real cash, is it?
Everyone checks the floors, pick it up, and they're like, "Oh,
yeah."
It's like, and what I do, I put my Instagram handle on it.
Aha.
Big shout out to
marketing.
Literally marketing. Big shout out to my missus and her sister, Nivian. They used to always literally before performances make sure they write it down. But now I'm thinking next time I might do like my own custom notes where I can put my QR code on them.
I like that.
And they can just
even
scan
your
it.
own stickers.
Yeah.
And just chuck them around like the inner city and stuff like that because this is heaps of stickers. But yeah, why not? Because I want to do that too. I want to do it for this show as well. I want to try to get as much stickers with the QR codes and stuff like that for people to follow and stuff like that.
Just much quicker because people they want like easy access.
Yeah,
QR codes seem to be the way.
Yeah. No, I think it would be the route to go then. Hell yeah.
Literally.
Now, talk to me.
Tell me.
About, because this is how I feel. When I look at you, you are an amazing talent. You are you are an incredible performer. And I feel like you're the only Arab in the entire nation of Australia with dreads.
That's so funny. Yesterday, Kush K said the same thing to me.
I have never seen an Arab with dreads before in Australia. Like in America, probably, but not in Australia, bro. You got to talk to me about why make the dreads? What was it, something that you wanted to create like a signature for yourself, or was it just something you wanted to be different? Like, speak on that and tell me about in terms of maintenance when it comes to dreads.
Yes, very good question. Very good question. So basically, I remember like when I was growing up, no hairstyle was good with my hair. It was just
Really?
like I tried to do the you know, like the fades, and I tried to do like the little fringe thing.
Yeah.
I tried it for a bit. It was a bit. No, it wasn't the best. My hair wasn't like, my hair was just too thick and like not straight,
Right.
curvy. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like as thick as like African hair.
Yeah,
but
like thick and curvy.
it was just thick and curvy.
Yeah.
Like very, very thick, and I had a full head of hair. And I remember my hairlines have actually gone a bit up from the dreads, but I used to have a hairline up to here. Always used to conjoin my eyebrows.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that's how much my hair was like so thick and like there. You know?
Wow.
So nothing I ever did would really like hit, you know. And then I'm like, you know what? I remember it was like 2014. No, I think it might have been earlier. It was Christmas. No, actually, it was Christmas. It was Christmas 2014.
Oh, wow.
I said to myself, look, I'm not gonna cut my hair anymore. When I looked at my hair, I'm like, bro, what is this? It's disgusting. I'm not gonna cut my hair. I want long hair.
Right.
Remember my best friend at that time, Labbad, he had long hair and it looked crazy on him. But his hair was quite curly as well, but it kind of it worked with him.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna cut my hair ever again.
Yeah.
And then literally for 3-4 years, I was struggling with like wearing beanies because my hair was just all over the place. Because growing your hair is the worst process.
Yeah.
Because you go through the like wearing the beanie and you tie it up a little bit, but it doesn't get tied up a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to do it through, and then
Like
eventually
it's not long enough to be tied up.
exactly. And then eventually got to the point where it did get long,
Right.
and now I'm like, okay. And then what I did with it, I just went to the like what most people would think. I got like creatine.
Okay.
So now it was just straight. So now I got straight long hair, but like it wasn't really hitting still.
Right.
It was okay, but it wasn't like what it could have been.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, you know, like what am I gonna do next? Like, you know, like, and then I just couldn't figure it out. And then they said, oh, we'll braid your hair. A few people
Okay.
gave me ideas, so I tried braiding it. Well, braiding was okay,
Yeah.
but still didn't hit right.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what happened to me one day, and I'm like, like I think I saw, because I was very inspired. I think I saw a photo of Miguel.
Yes, Miguel.
Miguel.
Yeah.
And I saw he had like a tied up dreads and like he had like a few like strands out. Like, bro, that's so cool. And I'm like, I wonder if I could do dreads.
Yeah,
know
you
what I
want to
mean?
give it a try.
And
Well,
I'm
we've
like-
tried everything else.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what? And then I even had there was a time I had shaved my head completely. Wow. Yeah, back in this is like I was like maybe 15, 16.
Yeah.
So then like, and I didn't like how I was looking. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just try dreads. So I kept trying to find people who did them. And then I was like, had this girl named Beck. She was doing my hair. She did it for a bit. And at the start, because my hair wasn't long enough, when she did them, my hair went shorter.
Right.
So then I had to wait till they got longer. So I had like little mini dreads, which didn't look too bad, but they still weren't there.
Right.
And then eventually, I think I lost contact with Beck, and my dreads would just kept longer, and I needed to maintain them. And I finally found who's my main hair maintenance girl. Big shout out to Katie. She does all my. She's been doing it for like almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
And
Do you
then,
do it in the area where you're from?
what here?
Yeah.
No, Katie lives in. I think she's near like Williamstown.
Williamstown, or maybe Footscray, maybe.
Well, she lives there in Williamstown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She lives in Williamstown, so I have to go there to hers every time I need to maintain. I go to her house.
How often do you have to maintain it though?
This is the thing. So the maintenance with it. Look, honestly, if I could, I'd probably maintain it every 4 weeks.
Or every month. Okay,
every
once a
month. But look, you can sit for like 2-3 months without maintaining it.
Right.
But the thing is, you can't wash it. You can wash it, but when I wash it, it gets frizzy.
Right.
And then the dreads need to be retightened. So what do? I refrain from washing, and I use oils like rosehip, tea tree, coconut oil.
Yep.
And I mix it with a spray, and I put salt and water as well in it, and that just sprayed it. I sprayed
Right.
it after
And that's
every
basically
shower.
the best way to maintain it. Substitute.
It keeps it
maintenance.
soft. It keeps it hydrated.
Yep.
But you can wash it. I wash it. I'd say I wash it every 2-3 months once. A good deep clean wash before
Right.
a maintenance.
Yeah.
So when I finish straight go to Katie.
Yep.
She makes it all neat and ready to go.
Yeah, wow.
And then literally since 2017, That's when I got the dreads, and now we're 2026, and
So you've had your dreads for almost a decade now.
yeah,
Wow.
Literally,
Does it get in the way?
it does. I mean, when I sleep, sometimes it's annoying as well. Like it flickers
Yeah.
through my hair, but I just like lift it up, and I just. And you can get little cap things that you can wear. I don't wear the caps.
Yeah.
I let them just do their thing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Just let it free.
In summer,
Yeah.
it can get very hot.
Yeah.
Because imagine like just a very harsh wool kind of, and it's heavy, just sitting there on you, and you're boiling and sweating, and it's just making you so much hotter.
Wow. So what do you do? Like to kind of maintain that?
Yeah, honestly, can't do much. I just make sure there's AC in there, and I just kind of I have to go through it. It can get very if there's no aircon, and it's just even just a fan's not enough. Yeah, because the dreads get very, and then sometimes like it just
Wow.
can get.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
But it looks good, man. Because that's when because when I saw you, and I'm thinking to myself, I found out that you were Lebanese yourself, and I'm like, wait, he's Lebo. He has dreads. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is incredible. I'm seeing Arabs with everything Everlast and you know the DJ Khaled look like myself and
TNs
your TNs and all that. But I've never seen an Arab with dreads. That's crazy.
I get it all the time, man. Like people like they think I'm like South African or maybe South American even. Sometimes I've gotten Brazilian before.
Yeah, anything Caribbean.
I always get the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's a compliment, I guess. You know.
Yeah. So he's like, no, brother, I'm from the Middle East.
Yeah, exactly. Back Arabic, man. You know. Yeah, that trips everyone out.
Oh yeah,
especially like the Arabs. But when I go to Lebanon. Sometimes I walk around, they're like, oh, what the hell? Where's this guy from?
Yeah.
Especially in my village, bro. Everyone's staring. And they take photos of me like I'm some like freak.
What village are you from?
So it's called Ishbia Shuf.
Ishbia? Okay, is that far from Zahle?
It is a bit of a drive from Zahli. But how do you know Zahli?
I've got friends that are Lebanese and their families are from that village, yeah.
Well, I've got my dad's sister, she lives not far from Zahli, and they always go there, like my sister and their kids and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
But like Lebanon's like, it's small. You can actually travel Lebanon all throughout it in like 4 or 5 hours.
Wow. Okay.
It's more than Melbourne.
Well, yeah. Jesus.
See? That's
but
crazy.
It's a lot of people, though.
There's a lot of people in Lebanon. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the population is exactly, but people have left as well. There's more population in Brazil, and I think Brazil. I think Brazil. Yeah, there's more population in Brazil than there is in Lebanon of Lebanese people.
Wow,
isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah,
man. All right, well there you go. So what's next for Juleo? Like, you said you're getting another song that's coming out soon.
So we got August 21st.
Yes,
me and Rio and Mason Moon.
Yes.
A song called Drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's dropping 21st of August, which is this Friday.
Beautiful.
And then we've got the September drop with J Dro called Really Wanna. Mm-hmm. And then potentially drop in October Link Up with J Dro and my boy French.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I've even thinking potentially putting him in a small EP, those two songs, because they are like, and also shout out to my boy Traveller because he produced both of them.
Beautiful.
And then, so November is I'm actually heading to Dubai with my boy Neebs.
Nice.
To shoot our collab called Sabri Jamil.
Ooh.
That everyone's been waiting for that one.
Okay. Well, why is everyone waiting? Tell me about how special that track is.
This song is like, Donkey Man's heard it. We had a bit of a show and tell at Donkey Man Studios.
Nice.
They were absolutely vivified.
Wow.
And like, big shout out to Neebs. Like, it wouldn't have been what it is without Neebs. Neebs really brought that kind of Dubai, Arabic, like Middle Eastern flavor.
Oh, nice.
And he can really hit those highs, and he can really bring that kind, because he lived in Dubai for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So he's a petrol engineer. He used to live on the oil rigs.
Wow.
In the ocean.
Man, that man's getting petrol for free. I'm telling you that.
That's what's good. And he really adopted that, and he was always around them, like the Moroccans and the Middle Easterns. He was around them a lot, especially in Dubai, because you meet a lot of different Middle Easterns, and he kind of got that kind of that flavor with him. And he's Syrian. He's actually Syrian. So my mum's Syrian. So he came through and he handled the hook.
Right.
And the hook is like, it just sends you to Dubai. When you hear the song, and produced by Arad Kian, Big shout to Arad. Actually, I'm going
Hell
to
yeah.
big shout to Arad. I'm going to one of his. He's got like a Persian performance thing tonight.
Nice.
I'm going to that a bit later.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, he produced the whole track, and Arad is very like me. Arad and Neebs, like we're all from the like Iran. Iran is like pretty much. I feel like Iran is Iran. I think Iran is part of the Middle East, isn't it?
It is. It's yes. It
Yes,
is, yeah.
I think
We'll
generally it is. So we have very similar. First of all, our language, we have the same alphabet. They've got extra 4 or 5 letters, Persian and Arabic.
Okay.
But it's funny enough, it doesn't actually sound the same. Like, it does sound, but it sounds a bit different.
What's the phrase? Same, but different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so basically, me and Arad and Neebs came together, and we actually brought like this song is. I have a very very good feeling about it.
Yeah.
And I really set the tone as well. I come through with, you wouldn't expect it, like I come through usually I'm more my singy stuff. I come through rapping.
Okay.
I'm rapping at the start, all throughout, and then I switch to Arabic, and then Neebs hits us with his crazy hook, and just the instrumental, everything about it. It's absolutely like it's magical.
Do you think it's easier to rap in Arabic than it is in English, or it's the other way around?
Other way around. It's interestingly because I used to when I came back from Lebanon, I remember I came back in 2013. I was actually struggling to speak English.
Right.
Interestingly, because I'd been there for so long, for 10 years, and I'm like, what? As if I'm losing it. I just wasn't used to speaking English again, so I had to kind of re-regulate.
Right.
But yeah, when it comes to my music, I feel like English is a bit more natural, and Arabic is like second to nature. But I can always, if I sit down and write, it's there, you know.
Right. Because I feel like you have to try to. When you're saying it in English, you have to try to make it make sense. And then when you're saying in Arabic, you have to try to make it make sense.
Exactly.
And you can't try to clash it or else it's not going to make sense whatsoever.
And you have to rhyme it too.
Yeah, well, that's exactly, well, that's the thing too. So do you feel like it's harder to rhyme in Arabic than it is into English?
Well, I think because I've been rhyming in English for so long, Arabic is like, it can get a bit challenging, but like I just got to go through my head like and really, really, really like dive deep.
Right.
But once I dive deep, it's done.
Wow.
I usually get it. Like Victoria's Secret had a bit of Arabic in it.
Yes, it did too. Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
I've got a lot of unreleased stuff that's got Arabic in it too that I haven't actually. Miss Independent with Dro's got Arabic in it too.
Yes, yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
Sabri Jamil has got some Arabic. Juleo Arabic and Neebs Arabic.
Would you do an Arabic album? Like just an Arabic album?
That's actually a very good question. Because I was actually speaking to my barber Jamal. He's one of my like I love him. He's one of my favorite people to be around, and he was very very creative as well. He was telling me, Jules, I feel like you should call because my Arabic name is Jalal.
Jalal.
Okay.
Jalal. Yeah.
Which basically means Your Highness.
Okay.
Because when a king would come through, Jalal al-Malik.
Yeah, Aywa. Yes, Jalal al-Malik.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, he said you should call an album Jalal.
I like that.
And I'm like, that's actually a really good idea. And you know what's so funny? Like, it doesn't seem like a foreign idea. I feel like I've thought of that before, calling it an album Jalal, because it just makes sense.
Yeah.
And obviously the Leo, the lion who's the king of the jungle.
Yeah.
It makes sense as well. I don't know if it would be only Arabic. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
It might be heavily influenced by Arabic, and because it's called Jalal as well.
Yeah. You could probably get maybe like some samples of Arabic songs.
Potentially.
And then try to mix it up and then put your own little twist to it, you know, a bit of flavor to it as well, you know. And then when it comes to music videos, see if you can try to bring the Arabic vibe into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, you know us Arabs, we love to party, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I came from Egypt last year, right?
Amazing. How good is it?
And bro, man, their nightlife shits on over us, bro. It's ridiculous, man.
That's nothing here, bro. It's not.
Bro, there's nothing here. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, there's a lot of just energy that's happening. And mind you, this is happening at like what, 1, 2 in the morning, and they're still going like it's 9 p.m.
Were you there in August? Were you there or July?
No, October.
Oh, wow, even October. That was like that's off season.
Yeah, but they were still going.
But so I'm saying even in off season they're going.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. Like honestly, I don't think anyone can party like we do.
That's true.
And even just go look at our weddings, bro.
Bro, the highest level of vibe and energy, bro.
Exactly.
Highest.
And I don't think I've ever seen any other culture as high. Look, I probably think the closest to maybe like like the Indian kind of
Yes,
weddings.
yeah.
They probably like they have the similar kind of the dancing and the bouginess and the high energy, but still, man, the tabla, the derbaki, the mazmar, the whole the zafi. It's just
Not to mention the debke as well.
yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, okay. So it's an idea of an Arabic
potential-
novel, potential idea.
So, but potential. I definitely want to infuse more Arabic in it, and I feel like, to be honest, like I said, like, unfortunately, Melbourne's a bit dead with music.
You think so?
It's a little bit dead. I feel like, I just feel like it's. I genuinely feel like it is a bit dead, man. Like I haven't felt like something really, really substantial coming from here.
Yeah.
It's just been a bit quiet, man. It's been quiet, and no one's really supportive of anyone. And I feel
Tall
like
Popper syndrome, bro.
there you go. So I feel like I've always even imagined this. I've got a song with J Dro, Rockstar, Busy, and Poetry. And in one of my lyrics, I say, "You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm going big overseas. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm going big overseas." So I've always said that I'm going big overseas.
Have you built any connections overseas though?
Well, look, I've got one of my first cousins, Salman. He's an artist as well from Panama.
Oh wow,
South America. I actually went to visit him 2024.
Wow.
And we recorded a song with Mr. Bombo.
Wow.
Big shout out to Mr. Bombo. Mr. Bombo, he's a Grammy Award winning producer. He's worked with Carol J. Carol J. Carol J. and a few big like Latino artists.
Wow.
When I went to Panama, I felt like there's a whole different Latin scene that we don't even know about. Like it's big.
Yeah.
It's so big. Like it's a whole nother world. It's like imagine like the American music we all listen to.
Yeah.
But there's a whole Latin world that we listen to, and over there that's all like pretty much all they listen to.
Wow.
And there's so many artists that I didn't even know that are big artists over there, and all Latin artists. And I met this guy Roma, I think Roma.
Yeah.
As well, he was in the studio with us. Big shout out to him as well. And we made a song with him with all of us, and it was I'm not sure what happened to that song, but that's going to potentially be released at some stage. I'm guessing it was on Salman's one of his next album or something. Who else? And Mo Swingtime he's in Lebanon. He's big as well. He's got songs. He had songs with The Game. Sean Kingston.
Okay.
Rick Ross.
Hell yeah.
And he actually released a song with Snoop.
Wow.
With Snoop and El Don, but I'm not sure what happened to that song. It was on Spotify. I think it potentially got removed or something, or I'm not sure. Like, you know how the Spotify works.
Yeah.
But yeah. So look, and Dubai as well is somewhere I've been looking a lot for, and that's why I'm shooting the Neeb song in Dubai.
Wow.
And the thing is, because of bringing the Arabic flavor, I want the Middle East to listen to it.
Yeah, of course.
I want the Middle East to listen to it.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah, bro.
And Middle East, bro, like it's popping, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be like almost, oh, you Arab. Everyone used to like, oh, frown upon it.
Why?
Because back in the day, like terrorism and you know, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I feel like Arab wasn't cool.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like now it's cool.
Yeah, well, it's starting to be cool now.
Now it's starting to be much more cooler to be Arab because for some reason, even like Drake, Habibti, he's been using Arabic in his albums. I think one of his albums was called Habibti.
Yeah, it was. Yes. And I think, and this is the part because I talked about this on it's called the Thoughts on Chain podcast, right?
Okay, yep.
And then talking about like the Middle East, right, and how people just basically just dismiss the culture, the music, the food.
Yep.
They just focus on whatever the mainstream tells them in terms of terrorism and bombs and
whatever. Sure,
that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like spreading the wrong kinds of messages.
And
right?
let them just remind the world where did all the religions come from?
Exactly.
And they even say, like in I'm not sure what book it was, says like God chose the Middle East, and that's where He spread the word for a reason.
That's right.
Why didn't He spread it in Europe?
Yeah.
Why didn't He spread it in Asia? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Or in Australia, where Middle East, He was chosen. That's what all the Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Druze, all of them, they came from Orthodox. All those, they all came from Middle East.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Yeah, it's very, very true, man. And but it's just sad. But I'm glad that we're making a comeback.
We're coming back. We're
coming back, bro.
It's just wait on it. Just wait on it.
Oh man,
Okay.
but no, that's it for me, bro. Was was there anything you wanted to ask me? Anything you wanted to talk about at all?
I don't know, Labzy. You put it on my spot here. I had a dream last night, and I was going through the states of the US
Right.
and reading them. And I'm
Wow.
like, but for some reason I was there.
Okay.
It's interesting because you mentioned that because like I feel like in Arabic it's fasar manami,
Uh-huh.
which basically means my dream just became
Became you.
well, it just got explained.
Yeah. Okay.
Because why was I swear I remember I was in a dream and I was going through I was going through like the states of the US and I'm like, oh, what the hell, we're in Minnesota, or I can't remember what it was, or Utah. I think it was
Yeah.
Utah. I'm like, oh, what the Utah?
Yeah.
What are we doing in Utah? Do you know what I mean?
What's an Arab doing in
Yeah,
Utah?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, and then you mentioned now like the whole states of the states and how you want to be there as well.
Just to sort of network and, be around like the bigger names now that I've got friends that are connected to them.
Beautiful.
And and see how it goes. I mean, look, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but I'm giving it a try.
It doesn't hurt to try, but it doesn't hurt to try.
That's it.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro. That's really, really cool, man.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I love what you're doing, and thanks for having me as well.
Bro.
I really appreciate it, man.
And I want to say that you are a successful man, Julio. Right? Let me
Thank you,
define
bro.
let me define how a successful person is. You're doing what you love doing. You're not giving up on it. You keep going, and you get results, whether it's minor or major. You know, that's a successful person, bro. So you are a successful man, Julio.
My guy, bro. Thank you so much, Habibi. You're the man, bro. You're the guy, bro. I really appreciate you. And yeah, let's keep reaching for the stars.
Hell yeah! Also, got a shout out to Paul Factor as well for putting
yeah,
you on the
big shout
radio.
to Paul, bro. Big shout out to Paul. Had that little radio thing last week.
I did.
Bro.
I did listen in, man.
Yeah.
It was good, bro.
It was really good.
It was
bro.
really good.
man. I appreciate Paul for having me as well. It was good. It was good fun, man. I hadn't actually like sat down with Paul properly, so we actually sat down even after we finished and just sat and chopped it up as well. So
Yeah.
was really cool,
Shout out
bro.
to Paul, man. He's the brother, man. It's funny. He said to me, like, Labzy, you know so many big people, man. I'm like, what do you mean?
that sounds like Paul exactly.
I was like, well, I'll let you know, Paul. And anyone that wants to do radio, please let me know, and I'll organize an interview with Paul Factor on 3CR radio, community radio, and bro. But no, Julio, did you have fun?
I enjoyed it. As they say, as my favorite saying goes, I enjoyed it, bro. I really enjoyed it. And bro, kicking back with you, well, what's not to enjoy?
My G, my G.
My guy, man, my guy. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for having me, man.
And where can they find you? Like the socials?
Socials. Okay, look, Spotify, Juleo, Juleo, and that's on YouTube, Apple Music, and all the streaming platforms, musically. And then on Instagram, Juleo, JULEO.official. That's pretty much, I'm everywhere. On TikTok, I'm the same.
Yeah.
Facebook, also Juleo, just Juleo. But IG, obviously, if you want to follow me on IG, just,
TikTok as well?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok as well, yeah.
Okay.
I'm everywhere. Juleo official, Julio.official, Julio.official, everywhere.
Done.
On X, on Threads, all of them.
Yeah. Beautiful. And I want to say thank you for the people that have joined in. Please go follow Julio and his music and his journey, man. He does a fantastic job, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Do
man.
what you must, or you feel you.
You have to.
Yeah.
No, they will.
They will.
They will.
You have to, Habibi.
You have to. With Allah, bro, you have to.
Habibi, you have to.
Brother, you have to. All right, bro.
That's it.
We